the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you ready for a demon. I got it.
Ooh, what's cracking? It's your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage, coming to drop another message here. Like, share, follow, hit that notification bell and that subscribe button so that you all the options. You know what I'm saying. But let's praise my dad, the Most High God, for giving us this moment to commune with the divine at this given time, or at any given time, because God is always there, and so is the divine. So when you're surrounded by demons, get closer to God. Don't get closer to demons unless that's your assignment. And if that's your assignment, then don't complain about it. Shit, I had to learn it. You learned to learn the shit too. Okay. Hold on, y'all. One quick second. Alright, thank you for holding. I apologize for the wait. I just keep hearing, don't nobody bring me no bad news. 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 Don't nobody bring me no bad news. Shit. Keep that shit to yourself, bitches. I just got out the shower. You know what happens when I get in the shower. Downloads are coming. Okay, I'm gonna make this one a little short. I ain't gonna make it too long. That's what I always say. But guess what, baby? What's up? I smell good too. So fresh and so clean. What's up, Andre 3000? That's my nigga. I think we got the same birthday or somewhere around there. Pisces changed his life too. Erykah Badu. We both kind of went through this. The journey is nice. We both went through the same transformation. One day I was going to school, I was wearing Tommy Hilfiger and shit. Heard Erykah Badu. Next thing I'm gonna do, I'm wearing head wraps and burning incense and wearing essential oils. Thank you, Erykah. I love you, baby. You know I do. All right, so while in the shower, see, I've been thinking. I just posted an upload where I just went completely the fuck off on my family, and I'm glad I did. I don't regret not a fucking moment of it, but I bet you they do. I bet you they do, and I don't give a flying fuck. Who's mad, whose feelings get hurt, who feels offended, fuck y'all hoes. Cause like I keep fucking saying, why the fuck should I have to sit around like that's like your uncle being Barack Obama, or you know what I'm saying, the president or some shit, and you sitting around in the fucking project starving and you can't pay your bills and they never got a fucking dime in your pocket. That doesn't make sense. And we all know if it doesn't make sense, it's not true. Something's wrong. I just washed all that fucking anger off of me. This ain't anger. This is passion. It's a little bit of anger. I ain't gonna lie. And I don't even think it's my anger. I think it is an ancestor of mine, which is why I came to drop this message. I had a great grandfather. He passed on a long time ago. I think I might have been about 6 or 7. And he was meaner than hell, like a pit bull. He was a small guy, but back in the day, he was kind of, he was tall, like, I believe he was kind of, maybe thinner. I didn't see a lot of old pictures of him, but he was mean as fuck to everybody, except me and my mother. He liked my mom. He and my mother were very close. That was his oldest grandchild, because my grandmother had her when she was younger. And he worked hard. He was also, I believe he was like a bishop or a pastor of the church. Yeah. Meaner than hell, but he loved me. He used to call because he was, as the older he got, his he couldn't really talk all that well, but he would call me Drain. So that, it was a joke, family joke, whatever. But I love him. We called him Granddaddy. So I like my grandkids call me Granddaddy. Now, 327, child, please. That's the prefix of somebody's number. You're getting your shit too, bitch. And so, so what I found out about Granddaddy later on is that he and I had a lot of things in common. If not a lot of things, just one thing. And the fact of the matter is that since he's passed on, I'm not being disrespectful. I'm just saying this is the generational curse breaking. So I found out was I don't like to say gay, but he was never able to be himself. Never. Growing up in those times, you could not be a gay man, a black gay man, especially in those days, because Granddaddy must have been born. My grandmother was born in 1930 something, so he had to have been born at the turn of the century. He probably worked worked as a slave or came from sharecroppers or such down in Mississippi. Jones is the last name. So he worked hard, and I just remember him always kind of telling people 432 on the clock. Yeah, see, I always remember him telling people what the fuck they was doing wrong, like what they should have did better. Because and I just remember him being very kind of stern, like, he didn't give a fuck about it. He would let a motherfucker have it. People be crying and some more shit. I remember that about him, but he was always very nice and sweet to me. And I think that he was because he saw himself in me, as far as the struggles maybe that I would face in life, about how the world can be so unfair. He probably even heard relatives make certain comments about me and shit like that, and you know, whatever. But I just remember when he passed on, it was very sad. I just remember that. I don't remember much else after that, but he was always very nice to me. And my grandmother and I, when I would go visit her, she would always bring him up like, daddy was that way too. And Grandma, yeah, you told me a million times, okay? But he liked me, and I feel like he's protecting me, especially now. I'm a generational curse break. I broke the curse. I live in my truth, and I say my truth this time because that's a personal truth. Someone's sexual ain't everybody's business, but you own it, and then just have to be honest with yourself. That's why it's your truth, and then it becomes the truth. The truth of the matter is that I broke a generational curse because I'm the one that lived out loud and proud, and not in I'm raising a flag, but I was not afraid to be myself. And when I consider who I am, and when I get into teacher mode, or I mean what the fuck I say mode, that's him coming through me. Yep. And so what I figure is this. It's not even figure, because I don't have proof of this yet, but I think that he knew somewhere along the line I was gonna have a hard life. And I think he 1144 as I'm saying this. Come through, spirit. Come through, granddaddy. I think that he wanted me to he didn't want me to struggle. And I think that he looked around the family and said that none of these, and this is how I believe, granddaddy did not hold his tongue. None of these motherfucking bitches are going to do anything right with this. 1144 still, as I'm saying it, come through, spirit. And he said, nope, I'm going to leave it to Dwayne. I'm going to leave something for my great-grandson. Because he really did. He loved me. I just remember he always hugged me. I love you too, granddad. So all of these family members mad as fuck because he don't deserve that. And then that's when they probably got into the conversation. He ain't even really our blood. And maybe he knew that too. Is he eating her box? Oh shit. What? Now they fight. It's beautiful. 727. Breaking generational curses. We gonna get that together. But like, share, follow, hit that notification bell. I think that's what happened on both sides of the family. Confirmation. See, this is what happens when you fuck with people. Focus, man. Focus, man. Why don't I just get an image of Beyonce on that horse? Renaissance just Old Spice. Ain't that the Old Spice nigga? Yeah, whatever. But what I'm getting at is the fact that 808 on the clock. Right? Alright, so back to what I'm saying. See, you can be angry and you can still find the small joys in life or the big joys in life that can brings it all right back around. This is an experience, and we are here to teach these motherfuckers a lesson, break these curses, to teach people lessons, lead by example, lead by words. You know, or let your words be that motivation to get your ass into action. So you got a whole family full of people that knew some shit from a very long time ago, because granddaddy, he kind of struck me as somebody who probably saved his money. He didn't appear to be somebody that was flashy. But you know, back in those days, our ancestors from back then, they knew the value of money because they worked for free for all them fucking years. Hello, come through, spirit. And my ancestors that worked for free are like, they're not going to fucking work you like they fucking did us. Nope, over. So now y'all getting it. And the family that wanted to keep blessings from me, y'all getting it too. And I ain't sharing a month. Granddaddy said, you better not share. I will beat your ass. I'll beat your ass if you share anything with them lousy, no ingrate. That's where ingrate, because I believe he used like these word ingrate, selfish, ingrate motherfuckers all the goddamn time. See, my baby done worked hard. Give him what the fuck is his. That's what I just heard. You know, yep. He didn't want me to be like none of you motherfuckers using drugs and drink. Oh, it's all coming to me. Thank you. Come through, spirit. He knew the curses of the family. Generational curse. That's why you motherfuckers sat around and allowed me. Y'all ain't shit. Ah, get something for your eye, bitch. Let me take out the... Down. Got your ass. Punk motherfuckers. I'm not even gonna pull no card. Yeah, I'll pull a card. One card. Radiant Wider Wake Tarot deck. Like, share, follow, hit that notification bell. And it don't matter what anybody does to you. You just make sure that what fuck it's at the bottom of the deck. There you go. There you go. Ancestor shit. Yup. That's it. That's all they need to know, collective. That's all they need to motherfucking know. This shit's happening to everybody. This is what I mean. It may not always be money. It may be property. It could be a book of shadows. It could be something that is an artifact of your ancestors left to you that people didn't think you fucking deserved to have, or they were mad it got left to you. That's what I heard. And who are they? If you know that you had an ancestor that you were probably close to, an older relative, and you knew that that y'all had a good relationship, or you just energetically could know that if they tell you out their fucking mouth like they did me, if anything happens to you, just know there's something there for you. And when they go, you don't get anything. And see, like me, I wasn't selfish. I wasn't gonna go in because he died. Like, oh, well, Big Daddy said he left me, so I'm not one of them kind of fucking people. And they knew that, but they were. But if somebody ever tells you some shit like that and they pass on and you don't get a motherfucking, not even a card or some shit, something's fucking wrong. Because our ancestors from back then didn't say things they didn't mean. They meant every motherfucking thing they said, especially for people that came after them. So we learned lessons. And that's what the fuck I heard. And that's the truth, Ruth. Because not only do people come along and they think, oh, they're stealing, they don't know no better. What you are doing is you are making them look bad to people that they were always looking good to and for. If an ancestor, a grandparent tells the grandchild, I love you, and when I go, I got something for you, and they go and they don't get shit that makes them make them fucking feel like they didn't love them. And the nerve of you people to do that to an ancestor, an older person, the nerve of you. And that is the reason why they come through they come through us, they come through law enforcement officers, they haunt your asses. Because they know the value of love and hard work. But love especially. Come on. Well, come on. What do you want? She's like, Dad, calm down. The walls are shaking. Shit's falling. Yeah, definitely. But that's what I'm telling you. That's why they're coming through. That's why they're waking us all up. Because your whole family says, I don't love you. I fuck you. I hate your guts. They treat you like shit. But you got ancestors that say, no, I love you. And you will know this so that you can have a reason to keep going on. Because a bitch ass family ain't going to do it for you. Confirmation. That's all I got. 1:33 on the clock. I hope this message helps somebody. I love you. It's your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. I love you. I'm an ancestor. Consider me an ancestor. Or somebody like that. When your whole family right now, if they are not fucking with you, I love you. But you still love them. But you love yourself enough to walk away from those bastards. Any of them. I don't give a fuck if it's your kid, your grandkid, if they are out, because I'm telling you now, my ancestor, somebody killed one of these motherfuckers. Oh, if not all of them. A grandchild killed up, whacked their own grandparent to get money. I know they did, and their father too. I know they did. I know it. And that's why y'all getting y'all motherfucking shit, bitch. Today. God said the next 7 days. That's what I heard. It starts today, though. It's already started. This shit got to end. It's 1:44 as I... This shit's stopping. At least in my family. They all need to be arrested. They all need to go to jail or go broke. Their kids too. One of the motherfuckers sitting in poverty because you bitches don't think somebody deserves something. I don't think people deserve to be treated like how y'all treated them. That's what I don't think people deserve. I don't think people deserve harsh, horrible, cruel treatment. But y'all do. I'm out of here. Love and light, as always. Because if you grow, I grow, I grow, you grow, we grow together. If I got a motherfucking piece of fish, we all eating except the bitches that kept us starving. And that's the fuck way we gonna keep it. They gotta learn how to fend for themselves just like you did. And they ain't gonna be able to do it because you did it with God. And they abandoned God. So they better figure it out. They better figure out a way with the fucking devil. Deuces.
7.